Magical Sage, hello. Welcome. And really enjoyed your live this evening. Did you enjoy it? You seemed to enjoy it. Seemed great to me. Lovely atmosphere, lovely vibe, and some beautiful messages. Wolfie Riddy, hello, my love. You did, yeah. You seemed like you were really enjoying it, and so did everyone else. So, yeah, I should be joining you again, hopefully, on Thursday. Okay, so just pop over to Facebook now and let everyone know that I'm live. I'll be with you shortly. A moment. Okay, good evening, everyone. Hi, Barbara. So let's go back and see who's in the chat this evening. Craig Spiritual. Hello, my dear. It was a wonderful event, actually. Really enjoyed it. Met some fantastic people. Did some incredible readings. Very deep, very spiritual readings, actually. Yeah, met some really interesting people. Joe Barnes, hello, my love. Mandy Jane, Little Brown Girl 123. Tatty Bonds, Robert Wells, hello, my dear. Karina, good evening, how are you? Oh, thank you, Magical Sage. Magical Sage was on this evening live over on her channel, and yeah, do go over and join her. As far as I know, she will be back on live on Thursday evening. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Magical Sage. But it was a lovely live. I'm sure you'd all enjoy it. Dan and Dave 1. Hello. It is Monday already. I must admit, it has come round quick. Sarah went to view. Let's have a look at what Barbara's saying. Sarah went to view a house tonight. It's surrounded with green fields. Looks up to the Solway coast, 15 minutes out of Dumfries. Well, I have felt that you are going to move near to nature. And fields. So that kind of ticks all the boxes, Barbara. What do you feel? How do you feel? It's feeling good to me. I'm not sure where Dumfries is. Obviously, I know it's in Scotland, but I don't know which part of Scotland. But how do you feel about it, Barbara? That's what's most important, really. I do believe that we get a feeling, don't we, about a house, whether it's our own or someone else's. There's always a vibe attached to a house. How do you feel? I feel you would benefit from somewhere that is surrounded by greenery. Yeah, thanks, Craig. Thanks. Yeah, lovely event. Cynthia Rake Straw. Hello, my love. Glad you could join me. Who else do we have here? I think I've covered you all at the moment. Oh no, Jen's a baby. Good evening, my love. Thank you for joining me. So I won't be answering questions as yet. We'll just settle in and say good evening, and then we'll get started soon. Sarah Drinkwater, good evening. How are you? And please, everyone, do like the video and share the video. Magical Sage has shared the video. Thank you very much. And she's on Thursday at 7 p.m. Okay. I love the way you read the cards intuitively and symbolically, Magical Sage. You know, every tarot reader is different, has their own way of doing things, and it's nice to see other people's methods. And yeah. Tiger Dragon's in the house. How are you, my dear? You having a busy night, Tiger Dragon? Oh, right. Okay, Craig. Are you from London then, Craig? You mix it up, yeah. Yes, of course, little brown girl. We're going to start, though, Festival, with a card choice for the week ahead. We'll take a look at your focus for this week, and yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm just looking to see which cards I'm going to use for that. Well, I think staying with this Halloween autumnal theme, I think I'll go for the House of Night Oracle cards to begin with. So this will be your focus. This will be your focus for the week ahead. Oh, right. Okay, Tiger Dragon. Where would we be without YouTube? Tiger Dragon, I can't really see you clearly, but it does look to me as if you've changed your picture. Is that right? Hi, Hakima. How are you? Kagna Shabra, is it? Welcome. Good evening. If it's your first time with me, thank you for joining me. Please do subscribe. And I am on live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Ave Marie, how are you? Okay, so I'm shuffling these cards now. If you can think about whether you are drawn to card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Let's have a look. Dear angels and spirit guides. Oh, I might keep that for card 1. Please send your loving guidance to the community this evening. What do they need to know for the week ahead, please? What messages do you have for us this evening? For this lovely, lovely community of ours. Okay, so actually, no, we'll take this one as number 1, won't we? So for those of you drawn to card 1, fantastic card. You've got the card hope, okay? So whatever you're hoping for, okay, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep working towards it. Keep gunning for it. Realize that, as difficult as things may seem, if you lose hope, you can change your your outcome. In other words, by staying positive, you can bring in a positive outcome. Hope is a very, very powerful thing, and some people have literally been kept alive when in extreme circumstances, simply based on being hopeful that things will work out well, and they've come through the other side. And I'm sure you've been in difficult situations in your past, and you've hoped it will all work out, and it has, and so will this. Okay, so be assured that whatever you're facing right now, you will get through this. And card 2 is the Warrior. We got similar cards, didn't we, last week? The Warrior is a card that relates to strength. It relates to your spirit and the ability to stand up for what is right in life, to stand up to those who try to bring you down or, try to cause drama or disagreement in your life. I feel there could be a situation you're dealing with, some of you as well, and you need to tap into that inner strength, which is very, very strong. There is a saying to do with I cannot think of it, someone might remember it, about women, and of course it applies to everyone, we don't know how strong we are until we're in deep water, something like that. And it's so very true, isn't it? I think it's women are like tea bags. They don't know how strong they are till they're in deep water. And obviously applies to men as well. None of us know, do we, how strong we are until we're in deep water. Okay, but you are very, very strong. You have a warrior spirit in deep inside you, and you've shown it before to the world, and this is time. It's time now to do that again. And card 3 is conclusion. So something's coming to a conclusion. Something is coming to a close. Those of you drawn to card 3, okay. Maybe you've been working towards something. Maybe you have hoped something will be ending soon. Maybe you've had enough of something, and enough is enough. Whatever it is, this brings about a natural ending, I feel, to something that was destined to come to a close. And I feel in many ways this is a good thing. For some of you, it might not be. It depends on, of course, how you're feeling about your situation right now. But, everything must end in order for new chapters to begin. And that's what this card is pretty much saying to you. And then card 4 is the High Priestess of Water. Now, this card always reminds me of the Queen of Cups. And as such, it's asking you to tap into your intuition, to tap into your instincts, to be at one with yourself. What are you feeling right now? As I was saying to Barbara earlier, Barbara Halliday, if you feel right about this house, then perhaps you should go by your instincts. And this will apply to those of you drawn to card 4. Your instincts are trying to tell you something. What is it they're trying to tell you? Listen very carefully. Don't push them to the back burner, because they're very strong right now and they're leading you toward a certain path, okay? And sometimes we don't listen to what our heart is telling us. We think, no, we can't be right. Surely not. But actually, when you look back, when you haven't followed your instincts, I bet you wished you'd had. So do that now. If there's anything that you are feeling drawn to or something that doesn't feel right, follow what your heart is telling you. And then card 5 for the week ahead, High Priestess of Fire now, which reminds me of the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, which is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? This is you tapping into your power, you number 5s, okay? Tapping into your power, being bold, being courageous, being strong, okay? You can do it, is what I'm getting here. You can do it. Don't give up on yourself. Push yourself a little bit more, okay? Because you're getting there. And I feel a lot of you are going to have this sort of extra strength this week. You'll be very charismatic and people are going to be drawn to you. So, yeah, it's time for you to shine now and step into your confidence, okay? If you've not been feeling confident lately, I feel this week is a week where somehow you start to see things in a new light. And then card 6, confidence, my goodness, just to follow that. Confidence for those of you drawn to card 6. So certainly this week is a week, isn't it? We had the warrior as well. It's a week for strength. It's a week for standing up for ourselves, being counted, being heard, really going for it. That's what I'm feeling here. Let's go for it this week, all of us. Just go out there and do the things we want to do with our life. That's the overall message I'm getting with these cards. And card 6 in particular, okay? If you've been shying away from something or from people or a certain person, this is not the week to do that anymore, okay? If you've been holding back, just go forward, believe in yourself and realize, you can achieve whatever you put your mind to. And they are your 6 cards for the week ahead. Hope you enjoyed those. And for anyone who's just joined me, good evening. I've just read out the 6 cards, which is the focus for the week ahead, if you ever wanted to pop back and take a look at those. So let's have a look and see who we have in the chat here. Thank you, Den and Dave. Thank you very much. Patricia Sutphin, hello, my dear. Thank you for joining me. Just have a drop of tea. I do hope you can subscribe, and I am live on Monday, Wednesday and Friday around 8:30 p.m. GMT. Lovely to have you here. Glitter Sunflower, good evening. How are you? Casey, hello, my dear. I did see your email, and I will be replying. I'm not sure if I'll manage it tonight, but I will be replying to you tomorrow. Okay, darling, Casey. So I hope you heard that, my love. Very exciting. Very exciting, Casey. So yeah, I will be getting back to you tomorrow morning, darling. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Sometimes you do from time to time get some strange comments in the chat from certain people. Hello, Sarah Pritchard. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me, my dear. Is this your first time with me? Hope you can subscribe. Kerry Hutton Page. Hello, darling. Now or never. Good evening. If anyone has missed the focus cards for the week ahead, then afterwards you can always rewind the video, and they're at the start. Well, almost after our sort of hellos, etc. Thank you, Casey. Yes, please do like the video, the live rather. We've got 25 people in the chat and 14 likes. So it'd be nice if you could like the video, please. Hi, Adam. Lovely Adam is in the house. Oh, Emma. That sounds nice, doesn't it? I did say to you, you've just got to be patient with this. One step at a time. Hello, Sayro. Thank you, Patricia, for subscribing, my love. Okay, darling, Casey. I definitely will be emailing you tomorrow. Is that right, Craig? That sounds good. Oh, sorry to hear that, Karina. My dear. Oh, so many sad situations. Okay, so let's have a look then at questions. I'm going to start with Karina because that's who I feel drawn to right now, my love. So let's go back up to you, Karina. Where are you, my darling? Sarah, could you pull some cards for me, please, regarding my housing situation, as landlord took final steps of taking me to court to evict me now. Okay, so let's see what's happening here with this for you, Karina. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Karina this evening. What does she need to know about her housing situation, please? Well, it's it's been a tough battle, that I will say, Karina. But some battles in life we have to kind of, I'm not going to say accept defeat because that's not really the right way of looking at it. But what I would say is some battles simply aren't worth it. So it's time now to put the sword down and sort of move forward with your life and deal with this situation that you currently find yourself in. The Ace of Wands, Karina, fantastic card. Okay, this tells me that a new start is coming in for you, and I feel as if, in actual fact, this could be a blessing in disguise for you, my love. All right. I know it's tough right now. Boy, I can imagine how hard it must be. But wow, Ace of Wands confirms that something new is coming towards you, Karina. Third card, the Hermit. You're not alone with this, darling. You may feel alone, but you're not. First of all, you've got all of us here. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as you know. We're always here to talk to. I'm always here to talk to on my live, all right? And we're all gunning for you. And the Hermit card does indicate that lately you've been a bit sort of isolated or withdrawn. I feel withdrawn into yourself. I don't feel you are yourself at the moment. But you know what? That is because of what's happening around you. Sometimes life can test us, can't it, Karina? But look, you've got this Ace of Wands, all right? So, I do feel with battles that once we accept something, those battles become a lot easier to deal with, don't they? Those challenges. And that's what I feel the message is here. But you're not alone and you don't have to deal with this alone. And I feel there is help out there. It's about reaching out. But the Ace of Wands, it indicates a positive new start on the horizon, Karina. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah, no, don't panic. Even if you do go in temporary accommodation for a while, it's going to be okay at some point in the future. This is a transition that you're going through. Remember that I am going through a transition. Tell yourself that when you're worrying, and I will come out the other side. Okay. Which card did you get in the focus card selection, Karina? Hello, Leonie. How are you, my love? Denise Allen, thank you for joining me. Hi, first time I've come over from Chloe Hedger to see you. Yeah, lovely, lovely channel over there. Is it the Mystical Sage? But I know it's Chloe. But, lovely channel. What would you like a reading on, Denise? How I work is with questions, my darling, usually. Yeah, so that's for Denise Allen, who has joined us for the first time this evening. Thank you, and I hope you do subscribe. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evening, Denise, around 8:30 p.m. GMT. But please put your question in the comments. I do always try to come to the new people. Hello, Luca Rex. How are you, my darling? Thank you, Magical Sage. Now or never, does he love me? Let's have a look for you, my love. Does he love me? What a question. Oh, let's see. Dear angels and spirit guides. Akima. Oh, sorry, not Akima. Now or never. So many names. Now or never would like to know if he loves her. If he loves her. Oh, Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, I feel there's some love there. We've got the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Empress. I feel that, the Empress is all about love, and it's also about it also relates to when we care for people. So yeah, there is some love there between you. And the Seven of Pentacles, now or never, I feel indicates that he is thinking very much about the future. Are you actually together now? There appears to be, it appears to me that he's going through a process of planning right now. Okay. He's thinking about the future in terms of love, marriage, commitment, and fatherhood. Okay. That's what I'm picking up here for now or never. So, yes, there is love there. Yeah, stay strong, Karina. You are going to get through this, my love. You will see. And your card was 5. I'm trying. Can anyone remind me what card 5 was? That's really lovely of you, Emma. A lovely thing to say to Karina there. Yes, please do feel free to ask your questions. Just type them in the comments. And if anyone would like to donate to help with the channel, then here is the link to PayPal me, because that does obviously help the channel along and helps it to grow. Chichana Ibarikia. Hello, my love. You're a new liker and subscriber. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who has liked the video this evening. It's a wonderful energy exchange. Stay in your power. Thank you, Tiger Dragon. There you go. There you go. Yes, it was the High Priestess of Fire, Karina. Well, you can do this, my love. You can take charge of this, is what that card was saying. Yeah, thank you for subscribing, Chicana. Please do type your question in the comments. Hello, Clara Bell Devon. Yeah, and Denise, if you're still there, do type a question in the comments if you have one. And then I will try to come to you as it's your first time, especially when it's your first time. I do try to come to everyone when it's their first time. Casey, would you like to join Barbara Halliday in moderating? Do let me know, Casey. Do let me know. I don't want to give you the spanner if it's not something you're comfortable with, but I'd love you to do it. But of course, if not, not to worry. I wouldn't be offended. So that's Casey Sunshine. Please type in the comments. Would you like to join Barbara in moderating over there in America? So, Emma Jones, how does Tim currently feel? Oh, okay. Thank you, Casey. Wonderful. Now you have some help, Barbara, because I don't want you to feel all alone. Okay, so 2 different parts of the world as well. Okay, that's nice. Thank you, Casey Sunshine. International, that's right, Elle. Okay, so let me go back to. Oh, you have, Denise, have you? Was I on someone's question? I've got distracted. Emma Jones. Right, I'll come back to you, Denise, very shortly. Let's have a look at Emma Jones. Sarah, how does Tim currently view me? Okay. Well, I do feel as I tune into your energy, Emma, that Tim is you're on his mind quite a bit, actually. I do feel you're very beautiful, Emma Jones. Okay, and you have a lovely, chatty, bright, sunny disposition. Queen of Swords. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Swords and Page of Swords. Well, I feel you are perhaps an air sign because you've got the Queen of Swords and you've got the Page of Swords. So yeah, I feel you're an air sign, Emma. Lots of air energy anyway around you, with you, within you even, and you're very direct and you're very honest. You say how it is, you say what's on your mind, and he kind of likes that, although in some ways I feel he's not used to that type of woman. He kind of likes your honesty, okay, and you've been very honest with him. You've done all you can to attract his attention, let's put it that way. But the Ten of Cups tells me that, he does feel very warm toward you. There is a warmth, okay, that is brewing between the two of you, Emma. So he's someone who really does like to think things through and take his time, darling. So, but did you say earlier that you'd left your job, or did I imagine that? Because this is kind of going to be a bit of a wake-up call for Tim. I feel that he may not show it. But you're on his mind, my love. So let's find this lovely Denise's question. Denise. Let's go back up and see if I can find. The thing is, the comments go by so quickly. See if I can find you, Denise. Where are you, my love? Your family situation. What would you like to know about your family situation, Denise? Could you be a bit more specific, my love? So that's what Denise. If you could be a bit more specific. Denise is there. Well, I'll just shuffle the cards anyway. Your comments should come up soon. This is for Denise Allen, who wants to know about her family situation. What does Denise need to know, please, this evening? I do feel there's been some challenges around the family, and that you're still dealing with these challenges. I feel as if there are issues, things that you need to come to terms with. The Chariot card, yes, you're moving forward, my love. You're moving forward away from what's been a very difficult time, I feel. Denise, we have the Empress here and the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm sensing a lot of emotion around you, Denise. Could you type in the comments? That's Denise Allen. I'm sensing a lot of emotion. Something has happened that really has been difficult to deal with, Denise. Let's cut the cards here. Ace of Pentacles, that's a good card because it indicates a new start. A new start away from whatever's been going on here. Very emotional, yeah. Now, I do feel you need to do some healing. And I'm picking up a mother energy here. What is this female mother energy that I'm picking up, Denise? Is it you? Are you the one that's related to this card? I'm just waiting for Denise to type in the comments. So Denise, yeah, we've got a new start. The trouble with the comments, it takes a while for them to get to me. But I can see you said you want to move on. You are moving on, my love. The Chariot card. This is asking you to be strong and be brave now. You have been very brave, actually, in what you've been dealing with. And and just as I tune into your energy, sensing a lot of sadness, a lot of heaviness. But you're holding everyone together, aren't you, darling? You're holding everyone together. But, you've got that. As I cut the cards, you had the Page of Pentacles. So it feels to me that a new start is on the horizon. And it could even be that someone is stepping in with some help in some way. But there's something you need to get over, something you need to come to terms with. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take a while. And what they're telling me to tell you is one step at a time, one day at a time, okay? But you are moving forward now. And that was for Denise Allen. Denise, it has indeed. Very emotional. Yeah. Yes, I need a new start. So lots of love to you, Denise Allen, because I feel you really do need some TLC yourself, darling. You are having to be strong, but you do need some TLC yourself. So do reach out to others, just as you are this evening, really. Reach out. People will listen, and people will be there for you. Oh, good night, Magical Sage. Thanks for joining me, darling. And I will try to join you on Thursday if I can. Much love to you. Okay, so hello, Elle. How are you, my love? What major changes are coming my way that I should be aware of? Okay. So, what major changes does Elle need to be aware of? Let's have a look. 10 of Swords, the Magician, 7 of Cups. Okay, well, you've got a bit of a clean slate going on here, Elle. Okay. Have you been stressed about something? What's brought you down? Something has brought you down? Or have you been feeling down? You can see here with the 10 of Swords, something has kind of been quite difficult recently. But this could be to do with how you're feeling yourself. Now, the Magician card is asking you to start being more confident. And, as the cards were saying earlier, I don't know what card you got for the focus card for this week, Elle. The cards were saying about being a warrior, being strong, stepping into your power. And I feel that's what this Magician card is all about here for you, Elle. A need for you to step into your power, to be confident, to be bold, and to realize that you can achieve what you put your mind to or manifest what you put your mind to. But with the proviso that you remain with your feet firmly on the ground, okay? That's to Elle, okay? Don't get carried away with over the top dreams. It's okay to have them, but just keep it real is what I'm saying here. And major changes, well, I feel as if you're getting the chance to sort of pick yourself up now. And the change seems to be more to do with you on a personal level, okay? Realizing that you don't need to be in a certain situation uh, or that you can actually achieve and improve your life in some way, I feel. It's a clean slate that you're getting here, and the ability to manifest your dreams, because you had the Magician and the Seven of Cups. It's the ability to manifest your dreams, but do keep it real. Ex-baby books for hello, my love. Thank you for joining me. You're going to give yourself a makeover. Wow, that would, yes, absolutely. Makes a lot of sense with those cards. But yeah, it's about manifesting your dreams, my love, but keeping your, baby steps. Absolutely. Yes. Good way of putting it. So Patricia, general reading. My birthday is Thursday. Oh, and would like to know what may be coming my way. Interesting question. Okay, Patricia, I know it's your first time with me this evening, so thank you very much for joining me. And Elle is going to dye her hair and chop it off. Not all of it, surely. Okay, so this is for Patricia, general reading for your birthday. So we look at what's coming up for you. Let's do a few cards for your a birthday reading for Patricia. Happy birthday, Tricia. Where are we? We're in October, Thursday. So you will be a Scorpio. A Scorpio. Happy birthday to you, Patricia. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Wow. My goodness. Two fantastic, powerful energies coming in for the year ahead. Okay, Patricia. Okay. Now, the Ace of Swords, let's start with that. Okay. The Ace of Swords is a new start. And I feel as if, in a sense, you're about to get some real clarity with regard to your future. I feel as you approach your birthday, Patricia, you're sort of, it's like you're getting this awakening or ability to sort of visualize your future. You know, they're giving you vision here for the year ahead. Where do you want to be this time next year, in other words? And an opportunity is coming your way, because we had the Ace of Wands as well. But you're going to need to be brave this year, okay? You're going to need to be brave and cut through the rubbish and the red tape, and not worry about it, but just, don't let anything prevent you from doing the things you want to do at the moment, Patricia, okay? Because the Ace of Swords comes in and can mean that sometimes we shy away from what we need to do. So don't shy away from the things that you wish to begin, okay, in the coming year. And then you have your second card was in fact the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is actually a fire sign. So, I mean, it may be, and you're a water sign, it may be that this fire sign is very close to you in your life, what will be very close to you in your life in the coming year, okay? You possibly have someone in your family circle or friend circle that is an Aries, Sagittarius or Leo, and they may have a big influence on the year ahead, okay? Whoever this is, I feel they have a very positive vibe, positive, motivating, uplifting energy, and they're bringing in the Ace of Wands. This is someone who is going to help you going forward, help you to be positive about your life, and whenever you're feeling down, this woman, this female here, has the ability to pick you up, okay? And I'm looking at the year ahead in a general sense now. So yeah, I feel as if the cards are asking you to be brave, and also with this Queen of Wands, this is asking you again to have the courage to go after what you want this year, Patricia. I feel this is the year for you to make a new start in a very important area of your life, Patricia. It's almost like a new you is emerging, and that is for Patricia. And happy birthday to you, my love. Thank you for joining me this evening. Angel Destiny, what a beautiful name. Thank you for joining me. Clementine NY, thank you for joining me. Yes, I feel You're on the verge of of major change, really, Patricia. Okay, so hold on to your hat this year because it's all coming in for you. Tony Hanley, hello, my dear. Thank you for joining me. It's going to be a mad one, Elle. Just how you like it, Elle. I feel. Oh, thank you, Kerry. That's very kind of you. Let me draw you. Did you have a question? So Kerry has just donated, and if anyone else would like to donate, here is the link. It's very kind of you, Kerry. Crazy like you. High five, blessed. Kerry, do type in the comments. I always like to come to people who have donated because it means a lot. You've no questions, Kerry. Okay, in that case then, Kerry, unless you don't want me to read cards for you, of course. It might be that you're not in the mood for cards, but should I draw you a few cards, Kerry? Dan and Dave, thank you for donating, darling. I will come to you very shortly. Okay, so Kerry Hudson Page. Yeah, I really do appreciate when you donate, everyone. It's so kind of you. It does help me with the channel. Buy some new cards, etc. So this is for Kerry. Lovely Kerry Hutton Page. Okay. Fertility. Something is growing. Unless, of course, you're thinking about babies, Kerry. Now, it could be there is a pregnancy going on coming in, rather, sorry. This could be to do with yourself, but it could also be to do with someone close to you. So watch out for news of a pregnancy or birth, I feel. Trapped in fear. Okay. Now, the trapped in fear card indicates that sometimes you're feeling a bit stuck, Kerry, unable to move forward in the way that you want to. You're trying to create something beautiful here, aren't you? But in some ways, you tend to be a little anxious or hold yourself back. Conflict and defeat. Okay, so I feel looking at these cards actually that you may be a bit afraid of conflict. You're someone who would rather have peace in your life than rock the boat. Triumphant success, yeah. They're asking you here, Kerry, to be assertive. State your case, be heard. I don't mean have arguments, but just don't let people how can I say, be unkind to you. Stand up for yourself, darling. That's what I feel, Kerry. You've got this fertility card, and I also feel relates to your kindness and your caring nature. Mental conflict. Oh my goodness, Kerry. I'll have to keep going until we get some nice cards. Mental conflict, Kerry. There's a lot on your mind, my love. I feel as if there's a lot going on around you, family-wise, things that you're dealing with, and it's causing you a lot of stress. So now when I look at the cards, I feel this fertility card is saying, do you know what, Kerry? It's time for some TLC, my darling. Time to take care of yourself. You're running around like a chicken without a head, looking after everyone, left, right and centre, work, home, family. It's non-stop. You've got to take a step back now and care about Kerry for a while, okay? And let go of some of this stress. Meditate. Learn to chill. Learn to step back, Kerry, because no, you can't. You really can't solve everyone's problems. You have to realize that there's only so much you can do for everyone around you, and sometimes you've got to look after yourself too. That's a strong message for you there, Kerry. Don't allow stress to overtake you, darling, or overwhelm you. It's not selfish to step back and just allow yourself a bit of space, a bit of peace, and as I say, a bit of TLC. Good evening, Sam Black. Thank you for joining me. I do hope you will subscribe to the channel. I'm here on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday evening around 8:30 p.m. Is that right, Kerry? I won't read that out, but great. I'm glad I'm right. And yes, I have kicked you up the bum. Yeah. So, Dan and Dave, did you have a question? I remember saying I'd come back to you. And thank you for your donation, Kerry. And thank you, Dan and Dave, as well for your donation. Very kind of you. Please do put your question in the comments. You probably have before, but it could take me a while to find it. So if you can just type in the comments again, Dan and Dave, my darling, then I will come to you. Oh, thank you, Kerry. So just waiting for Dan and Dave now. Guidance around my husband's work, as we had some bad news today. Sorry to hear that, Dan and Dave. Okay, let's go for the Rider-Waite then. I always believe the Rider-Waite are very straight to the point. They tell you it like it is, this deck of cards, you know. Okay, so this is for Dan and Dave. Thank you for your donation, my love. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance for Dan and Dave, who they need messages and guidance regarding their work situation, Dan and Dave's work, husband's work situation. What do they need to know, please? Okay, the Fool, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Well, it looks like, has something come to an end around? You said bad news. Is he going to? Is it to do with an end of? Is his job coming to an end? Thank you, Dan and Dave. And your donation, no matter how small, is very much appreciated, because it all adds up, doesn't it? Every little bit adds up, you know. And maybe soon I can come on even more often then, you know, once, yeah, it just helps. So, Dan and Dave, right, yeah. Well, the Fool card indicates a new start, you see, Dan and Dave. And what I'm feeling is it's almost like he's got to find a new way of doing things. But he needs a bit of help here. I'm sensing he's going to go to an organisation to get clarification on this. There are people who can help him and direct him where he needs to go. We've got the King of Swords here. So there's someone here who sort of is making a bit of a decision around this. It's not an easy decision that's coming here. Right, hold on a second, please. I'm being spammed. Oh, whoops. Won't be a second, everyone. Okay, that should do it. Right, there we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. Right, so back to Dan and Dave. Sorry about that, Dan and Dave was being spammed there. So yeah, there's a difficult decision being made around your job, your husband's job situation, and I'm being drawn to these. Can you see this paperwork here? Something to do with paperwork. Now it looks to me though as if there is a way forward. your husband's going to possibly need to kind of take a chance on something, or take a chance on doing something differently. Doing what he's doing, what I'm picking up is like he's going to still do what he's doing, but in a different way. Yeah, there's options here. Look at that. 7 of Cups, Den and Dave. There are options, my love. So there is a way out of this. There's a way forward, okay? I can feel it's a worrying time, but it looks to me as if there is another way of doing the job he's doing. That's what I'm picking up. So he needs to really sort of take a look at his options and what's available, different ways of doing things. There will be several options, and some of them better than others, okay? But that's, yeah, there's another way of, may not be quite as good as what he's got now, but there's another way around this. Whatever career he has, I feel he will be able to start again, but do things in a different way. There's a way around this, is what I'm kind of saying. So, Den and Dave, yes, he will, but the way forward will impact me. Yes, there is. Thank you. Yeah. Sometimes fate pushes us in a new direction, and that's what the Fool is all about, being propelled in a new direction. And we kind of need to just go with the flow and see where it takes us. Sometimes in life, sometimes we can't have things exactly as we want them, and sometimes we can't always have warning either. But there are reasons for that. So I feel you're being guided toward a new path somehow, Den and Dave. But time will tell, and you will see. You will look back and see. Yes, it can be scary at times, and that's what the Fool sort of says as well. It is a bit scary when we have to sort of jump off a cliff type of thing. But, what you have to believe is that you will land on your feet, okay? That's what I'm sensing here. Oh, please don't cry, Dan and Dave. I understand. I understand, my love. Sometimes things are just forced upon us, and I feel this situation is being forced upon you, and making incredible waves. But you will land on your feet, my love. You will see. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, darling. Stay strong, Dan and Dave. Den and Dave, sorry. Sam Black, what do you mean? Everyone is sending you love, my dear. Hello, Bunny Moonstone. I think you're new to my channel. Is that correct? Do let me know. And if so, please subscribe. I'm on live Monday, Wednesday and Friday evenings around 8:30 p.m. GMT. Lovely to have you on board. Chicana wants to know if her ex is coming towards her. Oh, Sam. Chicana wants to know if her ex is coming towards her. I'm glad you're a new subscriber, Chicana. I do like to come to new subscribers. Thank you, Den and Dave. And it's lovely that you can be here with me. So, Chicana, was it Chicana? And Sam Black, I will come to you very shortly. I'm just going to read for Chicana, and then I'm going to come to Sam Black. So please stay patient, Sam Black. I will be with you in a moment, my love. Chicana, I would like to know if my ex is coming towards me with manipulative energy. Ace of Cups. Not so far. No, Chicana. Look, Ace of Cups. You know, this is love. This is good intentions, and this is coming towards the family. Someone from the past here coming towards you. No, not with manipulative energy. I really don't feel it is, Chicana. No, is the answer to that question, my love. Okay, I want to come to Sam Black. Sam Black. Are you still there, Sam Black? Please type in the comments. There most certainly is, Sam. There's some wonderful people in this world, especially on here this evening. And we're all here for you. Okay. And that's a good question, Hakima. So, Sam Black, I just want to know that you're okay, my love. So, Hakima asked how old you were. Are you able to tell us that, Sam? Hello, Blue Lava, a Reiki practitioner. How interesting. Lovely to have you on board. Reiki is a fantastic healing practice. So glad you could join me. Please do subscribe, my love. So, Sam Black, you're 17. Okay. So look, please don't feel you're alone. Just as Robert is telling you, you're certainly not alone. Look, we're all here this evening, and we are here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday evenings. So you can always come along and talk to us. We're always here. It's a lovely, lovely community. And we care for each other here. You're never alone, okay? Okay, so you seem to be okay now. You've cheered up a bit, have you, my love? That's for Sam Black. So you feel stuck and dead inside. Okay. Right. Well, so I'm going to shuffle some cards for you, my darling. I'm going to do some angel cards for you, Sam Black. Now, I do normally, you see, I normally only read tarot for those of you who are 18 and above. So, but you're 17, you're saying you're 17. So what I'll do, I'm going to just draw you some angel cards, Sam, because I feel you could do with some upliftment. That's a wonderful way of putting it, Robert. As Robert Wells is pointing out, Sam, you know, it's taking a lot of courage for you to come on here and share your feelings, my darling, okay? But that's one step forward, isn't it? It's a big step forward, actually, to sharing, when you're sharing that type of emotion and feeling with people. But we're all here, we're all listening, we're all in it together, okay? So, Sam. Okay, divine timing is going on around you, all right? And the universe are going to bring something wonderful into your life, Sam Black. Now, they're asking you to accept yourself as you are, Sam Black. In other words, realize what a beautiful soul you are. You know, you may not feel it at times, but you are. They want you to know that. They are confirming this through the cards. You're a lovely soul, and you need to stop being so hard on yourself, okay? Sam, that's what we want you to do. Miracles, look at that, Sam. Miracles are on their way to you. I did say they're sending you something, didn't I? And miracles are on their way to you, my darling. Okay, things are looking good to me in the future. Answered prayer. They're answering your prayers and they're sending you miracles. Look at that. They're answering your prayers, Sam. And surrender and release. They want you, Sam Black, to do what you've been doing this evening, my love, to surrender your fears, your worries, your anxieties, surrender them to the universe, to the angels, to whomever you believe in, and let them deal with them, okay? Realize you're not alone. The angels are always there. You know, spirit is always there with you. We're always here, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And there are other people around you, Sam, who you can talk to. And if you feel depressed, if you feel suicidal, I have to say to you, please go to, I don't know what country you're in. I don't know if you could type in the comments, Sam, which country you are in. But whatever country you are in, it would be very, I'd like to advise you to go to speak to, well, if it's in the UK, then the Samaritans, your doctor, whatever it is, whoever it is that you go to in your country, go and seek medical help and advice, please, darling. Don't suffer alone with these feelings, okay? But the angels are very much around you, drawing very close and asking you to believe in miracles and realize that life, you know, life is up and down, but it's coming back up again. Okay, you just need to believe. But yeah, so Robert Wells is putting the number in there for the UK Samaritans. We don't know what, I just wanted, so Sam, I just wanted a normal family, not being abused all my life. Everyone I've met has made me feel worthless, even my parents, even teachers. I'm just a nobody. No, my darling, you are certainly not a nobody. We love you, and plenty of people love you, okay? This is just how you're seeing things right now, but that will change. And I do feel you need to go and talk to someone, speak to someone who is someone in the medical profession. Which country are you in, please, Sam Black? Yeah, if you're still there, Sam Black, which country are you in? You're in the UK. Okay, Sam. Well, thank you for being here this evening and being open with us about your feelings. Casey's put the number for the USA if anyone wants that for professional advice. And Robert may put it in again as well, if you don't mind, Robert. There's a number here that Robert Wells has put in the chat for you, Sam. Please give that number a ring and speak to someone, okay? And you can text. Is that the crisis line, Karina? I'd heard about that. Is that the crisis line? There is a crisis line now, and which I have been thinking about working for, actually. But there is a crisis line. I should know the number. I need to get these numbers. But if anyone can help us with that, put the number in the one that Prince William and Kate set up, and Harry. But there is a crisis line, yeah. And also Robert Wells has put the number in for that's the one, Robert, a text crisis line. Yeah, don't know if you can dig out the number, Robert, for us, please, if you can. Yeah, that's right, for being so brave. And we're always here. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But you know, when we've gone this evening, just give the Samaritans a little ring, my love. Okay. Okay, so Clementine NY, hello, welcome. Okay, so let's go back to Sam Black. Will he come to me? I just need clarification. Cut the cards just the once for you. Okay, you're feeling a bit pushed out here. I feel as if you just need to be patient and more than anything, discuss this with family, or with a close friend, and get some medical help, my love. You did have very positive cards, as Casey has pointed out. Bunny Moonstone, welcome. Good evening. What type of offer did you have, Blue Lava? What were you referring to? Yes, I do have a website. So that's nice of everyone offering to be friends. So Craig Spiritual, my spirituality was the thing that saved me from a very dark place. I still struggle on a day-to-day basis with anxiety and things, but there is so much help out there. Don't feel alone. Absolutely, Craig. And I'm so glad you're part of our community and that you found your spiritual path. Oh, okay, Clara Bell Devon. Well, I don't look at health matters, Clara Bell, due to, for ethical reasons, because I believe that is for the doctor. But I will look at your twin flame situation. I'm very sorry to hear about your mum, my darling. I'm sending you love and strength, Clara Bell. Okay, how is my twin flame being? Please, is he getting any closer to coming forward? Wow, he is. My goodness, look at this. Knight of Cups, absolutely spot on for a soulmate coming towards you. He's on his way and he's someone who has a lot of love to give you. This could be a water sign, Clara Bell. Sorry, next card was the Temperance card. You're going to need to be patient now, Clara Bell, okay? Bide your time. Divine timing is what you need to sort of think about here. When the time is right, he is on his way, He's waiting in the wings and he will come to you when the time is right. And it's not too far off. Eight of Pentacles is, it's a number 8. It's all about success. This is someone who I feel is very hardworking and someone who will work hard to bring you into their life, Clara Bell. But not too far away, I feel, actually. The Nine of Cups, what a brilliant card for a soulmate. And thank you to everyone who has supported Sam in the chat. Sam, if you're still out there, we're all here for you, darling. Please do take that number that Robert put in the let's find that number from Robert. Where have you gone with that phone number? This is a number that, I don't know if I can copy it, can I? Yeah. So this is a number that you can text, put forward by Karina. Thank you, Karina. That's for you, Sam. I'm going to try and find Robert Wells. It's up here somewhere. Okay, this is, yeah. Okay, that's the Samaritan's number. So Sam, or for anyone who needs to talk, they are two numbers. The first one is a text, that one that you can text, and then you've got the UK Samaritans. And let's go back up actually and find the USA. Casey was kind enough to put the USA in there, wasn't you, darling? Casey, maybe you can. Oh, where are you, Casey? I can't find your. Okay, well, maybe Casey will put the number in again, Casey, if you can, for anyone in America who needs anyone to talk to. Maybe Casey can do that. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Casey. So you see, there's always someone to talk to in the world, wherever you are in the world, really, generally anyway. So there we are. We have the UK and the US hotline. And if anyone else has a hotline for their country, then please do type in the comments with the name of the country as well. Okay. Tatty Bonds, what does Spirit want to tell me about the connection with Jameson and I? Thank you so much, Sarah. I've never had a reading by you, so I'm so excited. Is that true, Tatty Bonds? Have I not read for you, darling? Wow, so sorry about that. Okay, what does Spirit want to tell me about the connection with Jameson and I? Okay, let's have a look. Actually, I'm going to go for the Psychic Tarot here for you. This is for Tatty Bonds. Okay. Tatty Bonds would like to know about the connection. I'm going to keep that card. With Jameson. Okay, well, you seem a bit anxious about this connection, Tatty Bonds. What's causing you to feel so anxious, my darling? What number card is this? It's 8. Okay. So in many ways, you are over-analysing, if you see what I mean. Choose wisely. Is that the... Yeah, choose wisely. Okay, so I feel as if they're asking you to really think about things with regard to Jameson, conflicts and defeats. So there's been challenges around this, you and Jameson. Something's been quite difficult. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, another challenge. No, these are the same cards almost as someone else got. So I'm going to have to use the Rider-Waite. Sorry about that, Tatty Bonds. Let's try again. Tatty Bonds. When I get a repeat of cards, then I change the deck. So let's use this Rider-Waite deck. Oh, and I've also got an unboxing to do as well. I forgot. 3 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, feelings. Okay, the connection. There is a connection between you and Jameson. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good. Okay, most certainly you are good friends, but this needs nurturing. That's what the Empress is saying here, Tatty Bonds. This relationship or connection needs nurturing in order for it to develop and grow. The Empress is all about growth. Let's cut these cards. Foundation. So you have the foundation. You've got a solid foundation with which to work from, Tatty Bonds. You just need to build on that now. And as I say, keep nurturing this relationship. There's a real bond of friendship between you, I feel. That's for Tatty Bonds. Okay, so now I'm going to... I should have done this earlier, but I've got the Green Witch Tarot here to unbox. So let's have a look at this beautiful deck, which has been sitting on my shelf for goodness knows how long, but I finally got round to opening it. Okay, so here we have the Green Witch Tarot. It's coming up to Halloween. It's autumn. This is the time for these decks So I waited. I was patient. And here we are. I want to share this with you, with everyone this evening. For those of you who have joined me. Okay. Right. So this is, yes, Tarot Unboxing, Robert Wells. So here we have the Greenwich Tarot. I'm going to show you some of these cards. Okay. So what do we have here? The Green Man, which is the Fool. I love that, don't you? Please type in the comments if you'd like me to show you these cards before I shuffle them. Then we have the Witch. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's Magician. If I can at least show you the Major Arcana anyway. The High Priestess. Look at this High Priestess. My goodness. Fantastic. Yes, a Celtic theme, Craig Spiritual. The Earth Mother. And don't we love a Celtic theme? Look at the Earth Mother. My goodness. So we're just having a break from a reading, Hakima, for the moment. We're looking at this beautiful deck. Kerry likes them. The Horned God. My goodness. This is a fantastic. I'm going to love this deck. We'll do some readings with this in a moment. The High Priest. Oh my goodness. I love this. I am in love. Do you like them, Robert? I am in love. This is one for the list. The Greenwich Tarot, Robert. The Lady and the Lord. Here we have the Lovers. Fantastic, isn't it? The Battle Wagon. Oh my goodness. I love the names of these cards. The Battle Wagon, the Chariot. Look at this. The Crone. We've got the Strength card there with the Crone. And she is certainly oh yes, the Hermit. Love it. The Holy King. Is it the Holy King? Sorry, Holly King. Yes, of course it's the Holly King. Look at this Hermit card. I hope you can look at this Hermit card. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Robert? Craig, what do you think of that? Barbara. The Wheel of the Year. Fantastic. Has a real wicker feel to it, doesn't it? The Standing Stone. My goodness. Fantastic. The Oak King. Look at the Hanged Man. The Lord of Shadows. Look at that. Look at this. This has got to be my favourite so far. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this. Robert, you might know. S-I-D-H-E. Side. Beautiful. That's the Temperance card, isn't it? I think it is. The Nature card. Isn't that lovely? It's beautiful, isn't it? You don't know, Robert. It's a new one for me as well. The Wild Hunt. Tower. Powerful Tower card. My goodness, look at this beautiful Star card. Look at it. Isn't that lovely? That is gorgeous, isn't it? And then we have the Moon. I am in love. I am in love. I should be sitting looking at these tomorrow. And the Sun. Lovely. Out in the sunshine. In the fields. With the harvest. Oh, and as I said that, the harvest. I think that, yeah, wonderful. And the World Tree. And they are the majors. Obviously we've got a lot here. The minors. Did you want to see the minors? Please let me know. If not, I'll carry on with the readings. I'll let you decide. You want to see the minors? I'll continue. They are, aren't they, Leonie? Do let me know if you want to see the minors. If not, then I shall continue with the readings. Okay, so we'll continue with the readings. Yeah, okay, it's true, Craig. I'd like you to see them because they're just such lovely cards. Ace of Pentacles, I'll go through a bit quicker. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Look at this, Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Night, night, Kerry. Thank you, darling. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Isn't he lovely? Look at him. Being very practical there with his pentacle. Knight of Pentacles. Female. Lovely to see. I think she's female anyway. We can't really assign gender anymore. Queen of Pentacles. Loving these cards. King of Pentacles. Look at this King of Pentacles. Wow. Now we're on to the swords. Ace of Swords. Two of Fames. Two of Fames. They're calling it a Fames. Three of Fames. Four of Fames, or Four of Swords. Five of Swords. It's a good card, isn't it? Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords. Feeling quite stuck there. Oh, this is an incredible Nine of Swords. For those of you who understand the Nine of Swords, look at this. Powerful image. Haven't we all felt like that at times? Haven't we all felt like that? In the middle of the night. 10 of Swords. Page of Swords. Look at this. Such a different take. This is one of the best decks, and I've got many. This is one of the best decks I've ever seen. Knight of Swords. There are a couple of decks I'm waiting for, though, this year. Can't wait to get my hands on them. Queen of Swords, and I'll of course unbox them. King of Swords. Fantastic illustrations, so cozy and warm. Ace of Wands now. We're on to the Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Some of the images aren't typical, so I do feel for beginners this is not probably the right deck. But Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. I love the colours in this deck. Do you? Nine of Wands. got them all laid out in front of him there. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you can see him carrying his sticks. He's kind of weighed down with it all. Page of Wands. Oh, look at him. Knight of Wands. Another female Knight of Wands, although so it seems anyway. Queen of Wands. Quite an unusual Queen of Wands. Quite diverse actually, this deck. King of Wands in its own way, you know. I like the way they've brought age into the deck as well. Yeah. So many decks, they're all so young. Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups, lovely. Soulmates. 3 of Cups, beautiful. 4 of Chalices. 5 of Chalices, 5 of Cups. She's a retired Queen of Wands. Good one, Tiger Dragon. 6 of Chalices. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Brother and sister. Reminds me of my brother when I was a kid. 7 of Cups. Lots of choices going on here. Lots to think about. 8 of Cups. Off on his travels. Oh, you're going to love this one. 9 of Cups. Look at that. That kind of reminds me of myself a bit. 10 of Cups. How loving is that? Beautiful setup there. Living the dream, really. Page of Cups. Often the Page of Cups is quite artistic and creative. Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Look at this wonderful Queen of Cups. My goodness. And, oh, wow. And just to finish off, look at the King of Cups. How about that, Tiger Dragon? King of Cups. My goodness. What a lovely deck. What do you think of that deck? Tanya or Tanya, it's cups are water signs. Yes, that's right. Thank you for joining me, Tanya. Is it Tanya or Tamya? Tamya, thank you for joining me. I hope you have subscribed, my love, and do like the video, please, everyone, if you haven't yet done so. Okay, so I'm going to give these a good shuffle now, and let's see who will be the first person to have a reading from them. I see, Blue Lava. What was it you wanted to you can go to my Facebook page, Sarah's Tarot, and you can contact me through there, my love. That's Blue Lava. Just find Sarah's Tarot on Facebook, and you can contact me there. Okay, so dear angels and spirit guides, please bless this deck. Send your loving guidance to us this evening. What messages do you have for everyone this evening? So if you'd like a reading, put your question in the comments. Oh. Before I answer a question, I'm going to draw a card for the focus for the week ahead for everyone. A collective message. 4 of Wands, okay. 4 of Wands is the collective message for everyone. Just giving you time to think of your question now. The 4 of Wands indicates that this is a week, you know, to take a little step back, everyone. You know, you've reached a certain point in your life and you've worked hard to get where you are. You know, you've crossed a lot of bridges. And, you know, you deserve a break. You deserve a rest. You deserve to put your feet up. So if you get a chance to do that this week, do that. Also, Four of Wands is also a card of celebration. So some of you will get the opportunity to celebrate something this week, and maybe get out somewhere nice, go somewhere nice, and do something nice, do something that brings you pleasure. But the Four of Wands it indicates a time where you need to sort of rest a while, put your feet up, and give yourself a bit of a break. And that's for the week ahead collectively. Okay, this is going to Craig Spiritual. Oh, it makes sense. It's Diwali this week. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, Elle. So this is for Craig. Should he start reading again for people? Ninth of Fames, I think you would pronounce it. So that's Knight of Swords. Okay. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And Two of Chalices. Okay. So we've got Knight of Swords here. And this is for Craig Spiritual. Knight of Swords. Do you know what, Craig? I feel this is urging you to go for it. You know, just to take action, darling. The Knight of Swords go straight in. They don't think about things. They just do what they feel they want to do. Okay. And I feel you've taken enough time to think this through. I feel you've been thinking about it for quite some time. So yeah, just go forward, be bold. And now's the time for action is what this card is saying. Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Wow, this is something that will, you kind of, I feel this is your passion, Craig Spiritual. And they're asking you to share it with the world. Two of Cups. Can you see that here? And here you can see two people clinking glasses. So there's cause for celebration because Craig Spiritual is reading again. Yes, go for it, Craig. Okay. So, Tamia, thank you for subscribing. Will you have your dream home in 2020? Let's have a look. This is for Tamia. Will she have a dream home? Let's have a look. Ace of Wands. Fantastic depiction of the Ace of Wands. Can you see that there? Let's try it this side. Ace of Wands. Wow. My goodness. I'll tell you what that means in a minute. Nine of Wands. Okay. It's not been an easy journey. 10 of Wands. Okay, your new home will come, my darling. Not so sure if it will come next year or perhaps the year after, but it will come. The Nine of Wands is saying don't give up, okay? You've had a lot on your plate, Tamia, haven't you? There's been a lot going on. A lot has been happening, a lot for you to deal with. And I feel these cards are letting you know that, you know what, it has been a tough journey. It's been a long road and a long time coming. But the Ace of Wands is telling me that that new start will happen for you. So you've just got to keep the faith. You've just got to keep on keeping on, shall I say. But I also feel you need to get some help with this if you can. Okay, I'm coming back now. Okay. Right, so just needing to plug my charger in. There's Adam to the rescue there. Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome. There you go.
Thanks, Adam.
Is it all charging?
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks, darling. Okay. Back in the room. Okay, so just needed the charger there. Hi, Sanya V. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I am taking donations at the moment. Here is the. Oh, no, I have to get the. There is a PayPal link. If you make a donation, I will, of course, come to your. Come to your question. Let's. Hello, Deborah Smith. How are you? So if you wanted to make a donation, anyone that's just joined me, then feel free to do so. And of course, for those of you who do, then I will, of course, come straight to you. Your question. It certainly bring the life back into the laptop. It's that's right, Craig. You have an incredible way of putting things. That's what I thought, Adam. Great little play on words. I hope, Craig, that you realise how good you are to have around. So glad you're part of my lives. She has snuck in, hasn't she? So let's get on with this then. Oh, Leonie, I'm sorry to hear that, darling. A difficult situation. Will things be okay with my home and daughter? Thank you. Me too, Craig. 7 of Fames. That's 7 of Swords. Okay. So something. Okay, let's have a look at your question. Ooh. Something not very nice has happened recently, hasn't it? 9 of Pentacles. Well, it looks as it okay. There's some. What is it? You're unsure. Is someone or something you're unsure about, Leonie? Something has. I feel something has. How can I put this? I hope you're there, Leonie. Please type in the comments. But I feel as if you're very unsure. Ian Bovingdon, that's what a question. So yeah, there's someone or something that's happened around you, Leonie, and it's been quite challenging, and you are sort of unsure who to trust at the moment. That's what I'm picking up, Leonie. You're unsure who to trust. So I'm picking up you're feeling pretty vulnerable. So there's a need for you to get some proper advice right now about something. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. It's connected with family, and it's also connected with money and finance, I feel, Leonie. Yeah, there is a lot going on in your life, my love. But you want to know if it's going to be okay. Let's cut your cards again. The High Priestess. Right. What is your intuition telling you? Leonie, what are your instincts telling you? You know, you're being guided, darling. Tune into that energy, that intuitive energy of yours. You know, you know the answers to this situation. Be guided by your own light, Leonie. That's what I'm getting here. But if you can type in the comments, Leonie, if there, you know, I understand that you're in a difficult position right now. I'm sensing, but the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles tells me you can get out of this, but you do need some advice. I feel as if you need to reach out to someone. It's difficult because when someone is in front of you and you're doing a reading, it's such a it's difficult sometimes, because I need you to type in the comments and just sort of feedback on that if you can, Leonie. But I sense that you will come through this difficult situation. There's more security coming towards you, as you had the Nine of Pentacles and the 10. That's 19 Pentacles, my goodness. But you do need some help. Okay, you need some help with whatever this is that's going on around you, and be careful who you trust. Make sure you go to the right people, Leonie, and get the right advice. But it's looking to me as if things are going to become more settled. That's what I would say. Okay, so please try not to over worry about this. You will come through it, but you need to get some good practical advice and possibly some financial help as well, or advice. That's for Leonie. Hello, Kimmy Roberts. Thank you for joining me. If you are new, Kimmy, then please do subscribe and join this wonderful community of ours. I'm live on Monday, Wednesday and Friday evening around 8:30 p.m. GMT. I am getting advice, Sarah. Thank you. Yeah, that advice is what's going to get you through this. You're going to get some good sound advice, I feel. Just make sure that you if there's anyone in your that you sort of have around you, make sure that it's like you need to be careful who you trust, but the advice you get seems to be pointing you in the right direction. And as the High Priestess was saying, tune into your intuition, because what you feel, those feelings are guiding you, darling Leonie. They're very strong right now. It's amazing, actually, when we have a situation occur in our life. I don't know, do you agree with me? Do you find that your intuition becomes incredibly strong? It's like it literally takes over from your logic. So tune into that advice, Leonie, because it won't guide you wrong, my darling. Much love to you, Leonie, darling, as well. Please try not to worry too much. You're going to get some good advice on this. Deborah Smith, what does November hold for you? Are we there yet? 21st. Okay. Okay, let's do that for you. Julia, of course you can post, my love. I'm sure Barbara and Casey will direct you with that anyway. Our lovely moderators. Oh my goodness, they literally blown out of the deck. It's quite a slippery deck, actually, the cards. Let's have a look. Let's have a look for you. Deborah. This is for Deborah Smith, the lovely Deborah. Oh, Deborah, King of Cups. Look at this King of Cups. Isn't he wonderful? November, Ace of Wands. Nine of Wands. Okay, you've got your challenges, November. Okay, but it's nothing you can't handle. You're getting there. There's something you've been focused on that's been quite, how can I say, it's been going on for a while now, and it's to do with work or career, or some perhaps this is to do with Nick, Deborah, your husband. But the Ace of Wands is telling me that something new is coming in November as well. It could be renewed passion for something even, but you're coming to the end of a situation. You see that here, the Nine of Wands? You're coming to the end of a situation. You're getting there, is what I want to say, Deborah, in November. You will start to feel as if you're getting there, even though it may at times feel like you just want to jack it in. You're fed up with the whole thing. Please don't do that. The Ace of Wands is saying, go forward with your ideas. There's some kind of new idea or new opportunity stepping in November around your working environment, you or Nick, that is. So hang in there is what I feel for you. November is going to be a month where you will have your hurdles, but you can do it. Okay, Deborah, you can do it. You've got this passion coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, this passion and this drive I'm feeling. Thank you, Barbara. Julia. Yeah, so if anyone does want to read in, here is the link. Thank you, Barbara. You can, of course, message me through Facebook, of course. If not, then here is the link to my website for anyone who would like to order a reading. Thank you, Barbara. And, of course, I am on Facebook as well. Good night, sweet Saro. Sweet dreams. Okay, so let's have a look. Luca Rex wants to know about November as well. Does anyone else, before I put this deck down, does anyone else want to know about November? Although we're not quite there yet, really, but I will look at this again next week. The Lady and the Lord. Luca. Let's look at the other cards. The Sun. Oh, good cards, Luca. My goodness, Luca. Do you know what, Luca? You've got success coming to you, Luca. People are looking up to you here. Can you see that? This is in November. And you're going to be making a decision. But this decision is going to lead to something really good, really positive. You've got the Sun card. You've got the Lady and the Lord. This is actually the Lovers. You could be spending time with someone who you have a very close connection with during November. But there's also some real, it's like an accolade coming toward you. People are going to, or someone's going to give you a pat on the back, a job well done. So, yeah, I feel as if it's a very good month, November, for you, Luca. Absolutely. 5 blessed. How does D feel about me and what are his intentions, please? Let's have a look, my love. What are his intentions, please? This is for 5 blessed. The Wheel of the Year. The Lord of Shadows. And the Green Man. Okay. And your question was, how does D feel about me? Wheel of Fortune. Lord of Shadows. The Green Man. Oh, okay. D feels very attracted to you. 5 blessed. There's a lot of sexual chemistry between you. There's a lot of passion. Lustful feelings is what I'm picking up here, okay. I feel that destiny is at play here between the two of you. And your question was, how does he feel about me? His intentions. Well, how can I say? There's a lot of sexual chemistry, so he's feeling drawn towards you. Absolutely drawn towards you. You're someone who he finds very sexually attractive. That's for 5 blessed. So Hakima, is my ex-husband a Taurus? My ex-husband a Taurus, a real danger for me and my children if I move on with another man. That's a question I wouldn't like to answer, Hakima. What I'll do, Hakima, I'll look at what's coming up for you, darling. Okay. I'm just going to do a little general reading for you, Hakima. It's hard to explain why I don't want to answer that question because of its connotations. So I understand your situation, but it's not something I'd like to read on. I wouldn't like to tell you that it's fine and then something happens. So I'm going to steer clear of that one, but I will. Accelerated motion, deception and envy, foundation. What I will say is, you're moving forward. One way or another, you're moving forward. There is someone around you who is quite a jealous person. Foundation and achievements. You're building foundations toward your future, Hakima. That's what's happening now. And you're moving forward. But there does appear to be someone who's quite jealous of that, my love. Okay. So you need to be cautious around that person, whoever you feel that may be. Kimmy Roberts, is there a future for me and Mike? Okay, let's have the rider wait for that. Is there a future for me and Mike? Five of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, there could well be, Kimmy. There could well be. Look at that. Ten of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. But I feel that in some ways, this is one of those sort of relationships or possible relationships, potential relationships that's up and down, on and off, or 1 minute you're getting on and 1 minute you're not. So it would have its challenges. And I don't know if the two of you have already had your challenges, but there's potential here. But you've got to sort of iron things out. There's a power struggle somewhere. That's for Kimmy. If you can type in the comments. Just feel there's a power struggle. It depends really very much. There's a connection, there's a deep connection, but I just feel as if the two of you clash in some way, and unless you can iron that out, unless you can sort that out, then this 10 of Cups is a fantasy. It's illusory, it's something you can dream of, but won't happen unless you can iron out your differences. This power struggle between you. So if you can type in the comments, Kimmy, and let me know. That was for Kimmy. So Ian, will you get to hold your love tonight? Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look. That's right, Tiger Dragon. Yeah. Seems to be human nature, Tiger, doesn't it? So is it your birthday, Tiger Dragon? Someone's saying it may be your birthday. Is that right? Ah, Kimmy, we are forever butting heads and he wants to be a player. There you go. Unless that can change, then, it will be hard to achieve the future that you would want from this person. It's the best way of putting it. So this is for Ian. Well, Ian, 4 of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles indicates the need to be flexible. Okay. Sometimes you have to let your loved one do their thing. You know, be free to do their thing. That's what the Four of Pentacles is kind of saying. You've got this lovely Queen of Pentacles in your life. This is someone who's very family orientated, this lady. She's someone who is there for everyone and sometimes needs to be there for herself. Okay, which is very family orientated. And then you've got the Magician. So you need to be whispering sweet words in her ears. Magician card is all about sweet words of love. Okay. Because she gives a lot of love out to everyone else. And, you know, sometimes she needs it back. And then that's when you'll get the love of your life in your arms. And that's to Ian, my love. So we've got a lot of birthdays. We've got a few Scorpios on tonight. Tiger Dragon, it's on Thursday. Oh, so Wednesday's the night for you on my live then. Good night, Elle. Thank you for joining me, darling. Early night. Well, you know, it's fair enough. It's 22:39 by my clock. Gillian Potter. Okay, Gillian. Nine of Swords. Well, you're really worrying about this, Gillian. Sorry to see that, darling. You're very concerned, very worried. You're just struggling. In fact, it's on your mind at night, isn't it? It's keeping you up at night. Is it waking you up in the night? You've got the Four of Swords. I feel you're overtired. There's a touch of exhaustion here, mental exhaustion with this, Gillian. And the Strength card is telling me, you know, you need to get some rest. That's what it's saying. You know, you've got this worry, this anxiety about this situation. Four of Swords is saying it's time to get some proper rest, to re-energize and get your strength back. Then you will start to see things in a different light. Okay. And in answer to your question, well, oops, let's show you these cards. Four of Cups. Okay, he seems to be upset for some reason about something. Why? About a decision that was made. He seems to be upset about some decision that was made. But I feel you just need to give him time. Yeah. This person, I feel, is quite stubborn, Gillian. You may be better off just to sort of give it some time, give this person some space and not allow it to get to you. Okay, so it's getting quite late and I think I'm going to... Good night, Hakima. Very welcome. Thank you for joining me, darling. I'm going to do a card choice. Okay. Oh, I see. That would have been the decision then that he was upset about. He said no. Yeah, well, fair enough. Stay with me, Deborah. I'm about to do a card choice. And it's a romance. It's a romance card choice if you'd like to join in. So I'm going to draw 4 cards because it's the end of the night. Just to finish off the evening. Stay with me, Deborah. Choose a card for you and Nick. Okay, so dear angels and spirit guides, thank you for all your wonderful guidance this evening for our community. Please send your messages now through the romance angel cards for our community, for love. What do they need to know about love, please? So I'm going to draw a card 1, 2, 3, or 4. Card 1, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So it's time to let your hair down. Those of you drawn to card 1, playfulness, okay? It's time to have some fun. Get your glad rags on. Get together with friends, people that make you laugh. You know, life can get so serious, can't it? And sometimes we just have to chill and let ourselves go for a change. You know, sometimes it's all work and no play, isn't it? It can really get like that, especially nowadays. So this card is coming out to remind you that sometimes you just have to tune into that youthful side of yourself and allow yourself to come out and play. And for card 2, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So those of you drawn to card 2, it's time to pull back, take a break, take a step away from the world, from this crazy, crazy world. You know, maybe retreat with your loved one or by yourself or with friends. Whatever energizes you, okay, just step away. Even if it's just for a day, you know, give yourself that time. Give yourself time to unwind, relax, and re-energize. And card 3 is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So it's time to put some work into love. Now, if you're not in a relationship, this relates to working on future relationships, okay? Or attracting new relationships into your life. It takes work, doesn't it? It takes work, and you know, don't give up hope. In other words, and if you are with someone, then you know, work on your partnership. Put some love and time. Time is a big one here into the relationship you're currently in. And card 4 is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And this is with regard to your general life as well as your love life. You know, where are you heading? Where do you want to be? What do you want to do with your love life? If you're in a relationship, is your relationship a good one? Is this where you want to be? Or do you need to change something? If you're not in a relationship, then maybe it's time to decide on whether you want to be in one and take steps towards that. And they are your 4 cards. I hope you have enjoyed those. And I will be back on Wednesday evening. For those of you I couldn't get to, I do apologise. I can only get to as many people as possible in the time frame. But I will be back on Wednesday, and please come back with your questions then. But thank you so much. Have a lovely week. Be gentle on yourself. Be kind to yourself and love yourself. Sweet dreams. Bye for now.